So I just parred this hole. It's the first hole at Sapelo Hammock. They sanded the greens, trying to get them better shape. They were in pretty good shape yesterday, but yeah, I just ended up with the par. Missed the fairway to the left, and then missed the green to the right, and then was able to chip up close and save the par. Driving over to the second tee. Seems like it's going to be a little backed up today. Got a couple hackers out here hitting left, right, every which way but down the fairway. When I say I missed left, what I mean is I missed the fairway. I didn't really miss a playable lie. So no worries, no rush. Guys out here with his kid. That's what I like to see is bringing your kids out here, doing some father and son time. So that kind of makes it awesome, and you know, some of that bonding experience. So as I was saying, when I went up to the first tee, or when I was on the practice tee, or the driving range, or driving session, or whatever you want to call it, like I said, I'm not a pro. I always want to conduct a PMCS, and I learned that from the Army. It's like you want to make sure everything's good to go, come out here and do that. Well, I think we can translate that into life all general. You know, we need to prepare ourselves for whatever we do, prepare ourselves for the day, get ready to go, whatever the mission is, or whatever you got to do today, errands or whatever. So I believe that, you know, the Army helped me out with that, and I believe a lot of veterans feel the same way, some sort of way, and yeah, so I'm just sitting here waiting for them to tee off because I can reach this green in two. It's only a 300-yard shot, or I can reach this green and off the tee. It's only a 300-yard shot. I'm not saying I'm gonna fly it all the way over there, but if you land it about 250, it's gonna roll. It's a little bit downhill, probably playing 6 feet downhill. Plus, I don't want to rush the team in front of me, or the group that's in front of me. But I think a lot of things we can do, just general civilian populace, I guess, can learn a lot from what we learned in the Army, especially us veterans, taken away from what we learned, like PMCSing, layouts, PCCs, PCIs. We just need to get ready for whatever we have next day. And it gives us a routine and make sure that we have everything. Either you're going on vacation or you're getting ready for work or what have you. You just get ready for that next day, that next step. Whatever your mission is, and I'm thankful for that. Thankful the Army taught me that, and I believe that if we utilize all the steps or all the lessons that the Army taught us, we can get it. I don't know if this guy. Oh, okay. The guy's over there by the pond. There's a pond over there, just left of the fairway. His son hit over there, but you know, there's certain things, like, so you do your layout. So say if you're cooking, make sure you have all the ingredients that you need to make sure you get that meal prep going. If you're getting ready to work, make sure, just view the news, view the road report, make sure you don't have anything that could prevent you from going ongoing construction. A lot of us ruin our days because we sit there in traffic and we're like, oh, we're gonna be late for work. But if we would have taken the proper precautions, PCCs, PCIs, route recon, or whatever, we would have known about that. We could have probably planned better. And a lot of our frustrations during the day is self-inflicted. And with lessons from the Army and what I translate to y'all, hopefully we can get some better understanding on how to plan our days better. Well, I'm about to step on the tee and I'll come right back. So it's top back. Sitting here waiting again. I'm 1 over through 3 right now. Parred the first hole, bogeyed the second. Just terrible read, but it is what it is. And parred the last hole after a good chip up. I'm waiting for them to clear the green on this hole, and then I'll go after it. Army has taught me patience because there's a lot of issues and a lot of things that happen in the Army that makes you go crazy. And one thing you have to have, especially as a leader, is patience, and make sure that you integrate that into your everyday life. There'll be things that go not your way every day or most days, and you just got to learn how to deal with it. And there's a bunch of TTPs, if you will, that helps you, and programs such as MRT gives you patience, how to bounce back with resiliency, especially waiting this long. It shouldn't take anybody this long to, play a hole, but they're learning, so that's one thing that I don't mind, is when they're learning to play the game of golf, which also teaches you patience. All right, well, they cleared the green, so I'm about to tee off again. Wish me luck, and I'll be right back. So I'm sitting here waiting for them to clear the green again. As you can see back there or up there, they're on the green. Drove in a little trouble over here. I don't know if you can see the ball really. It's over here. It's all right. I mean, it's a split fairway, and the trouble is there's a little marsh area in the middle of the fairway that splits the fairway, so it's a split fairway, like I said, but not too much trouble. Downhill lie. I got about 198 to the front. I think the pin's in the back, so I have to carry it about 205, 210. Looking at 207 carry. I'll probably pull a 5-iron out here. It's a little downwind. Adversity. The Army teaches about adversity. This is an adverse shot. Hopefully I can pull it off. We'll see. So I caught it a little pure, and I ended up a little bit long and left of the green. I'm driving up to it right now. We'll see it here in a second. It's how we bounce back from this adversity. Because in adversity, things didn't go my way. See how I bounce back from that. The Army teaches you that. The Army is a nice, close-knit group of friends and buddies that you can depend on. There's not too many businesses or organizations in the world that you can call anybody, say, hey, can you help me move? And they help you move right away. As you can see, the ball's right here, green's right there. I'll be right back. Nice bounce back hole, birdied the hole. Was able to chip it close. It was a par 5, so I was able to get it back. And that's what I'm talking about, the bounce back. You have the mentality in your head, your mind, and everything. And like I said, the Army taught me that, or ingrained it a little bit more in my thick skull. I'm sitting here on the par 3 now, waiting for the next shot. Maybe they'll let me play through, or maybe I can pass them at the turn. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. So I had something I didn't anticipate. It was another birdie. So right now I'm currently sitting 1 under, believe through 6 holes. Hit a pretty decent shot. I wasn't playing for the pin. I was just playing the right side of the pin because I played this course so many times. I know how the greens are. It's you want to be right of the pin, even if you're short of the green or a little wide right. It's a better spot than being left. Landed at about 15 feet from the hole, just about a foot past pin high, and made the birdie putt. So I'm happy about that. 1 under, sitting through 6 holes, and waiting for these guys to hit their 2nd or 3rd or 15th shot. I have no earthly idea. It's a slow day, but I'm enjoying it. Broadcasting to y'all, so I'm having fun. And one of the lessons I learned in the Army was patience. And patience is a virtue and all that gibberish stuff. But honestly, it has taught me a lot in patience, especially when I became a first sergeant. I enjoyed living so far away. A lot of people ask me, why did I live so far away? And it's to decompress, especially, being a first sergeant, you're always gonna have to go pick up people from the MP station or police station or wherever they find their trouble at. And living so far away, I lived about an hour away from post, and it allowed me to decompress. Initial shock of being angry, you don't want to have that whenever you're talking to your soldiers or any of your members of your organization, because you want them to know that they can trust you in the good times and the bad, that you're level-headed, even keeled, and you maintain your professionalism all the way through. And I believe I showed that, and one of the hints I can give you is that I lived a good bit away from work, so it allowed you to decompress on the way to work and on the way back from work, because you don't need to bring that crap home to your family. Your family is your family time, and I truly believe that. All right, they cleared the way, so I'm about to tee off here. So I made back-to-back bogeys. Hit a bad second shot on that last one, and last hole I just played was a par 3. Flew an 8-iron over the green. It was 165, playing a little bit downwind. Just pured it. Chipped up, like I showed you earlier. The greens are sanded, so I couldn't get the chip to check up, and it just rolled past. A lot of people would have tried to make that par putt, but I was playing for a 4 because I'd rather secure the 4 instead of trying to ram that par putt home and end up getting a 5 or 6. A lot of us amateurs don't realize that bogey is a good score for us, and sometimes we play for bogey. Secure the bogeys, secure the par, better than that lower score that turns into a really bad putt. All right, they cleared the way for me, and so I'm about to go ahead and tee off. See you in a few. All right, guys, so I just got done playing the 7th, 8th hole, bogeyed both holes from last time you saw me. He had a bad second shot on the 7th hole. Chipped up, 2-putt. There's my bogey. Last hole was par 3, 165 it was playing. Took an 8-iron, flew the green, just pured adrenaline rush or something off the bogey in the last hole. So had to take a chip, tipped it up, but like I showed you earlier, there's sand all over the green, and then so I had to play it as had a par putt, but I didn't want to give away the bogey, because if you try ramming that par putt, you risk a chance of running at 5 or 6 feet past, and then all of a sudden you got a double bogey staring you in the face. So bogey, a good score for me on that one. So right now I'm sitting 1 over, playing on the 9th hole. Probably the part of this hole, it's a par 5. I end up shooting or tying the best low score for my 9 ever. Right now I'm sitting in the middle of the fairway, about 250 out to the front. I can reach it, but I'm not gonna try to reach it. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to play for the front of the green, chip up, and get at least a par on here, and nothing really bad, not go after this 3-wood. All right, be back in a second.